fire sign intuitive, aka IntuitiveKev, and I'm back to do another Zodiac reading. This one's going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Sag, what's up, gang? Holy Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessing, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. Thank you, Spirit. So what's up, Sag? We're going to get into the cards. We're going to see who's in Sagittarius energy. Anything you don't see coming, any updates or progress on your current situations. The usual. I'm going to pull overall energy from the graffiti deck, and then I'm going to use ethereal visions and the Kipper-ish just to see what you got going on, Sag. I just randomly, this is a card from one of my other decks, and it was kind of like hiding over here, like next to the desk. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's relevant, maybe not. But yeah, I have pre-shuffle. Hopefully you guys are doing well, feeling blessed and highly favored. Let's go. Unsent messages, scribbling without sending. Avoidance, disassociation, pretend something doesn't exist. Mending, reverse. Correcting wrongs, fixing, asking for forgiveness, reverse. Multiple babies, too many to handle, child support payments. Obstructing, reverse. Cock blocking, hindering connection, reverse. Well, somebody just going through it. Sag, I hope this is not you. I hope this is not you. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not, and apply the roles where they fit. He could be a she could be a he, etc. For overall energy, we have unsent messages, avoidance, mending, reverse, multiple babies, obstructing, reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we have strategizing, Napoleon outlook, planning, bigger picture mentality. All right, Sag. So the first one out is unsent messages, scribbling without sending. There's somebody here, you know, could be you, could be somebody in your energy. I feel like it's somebody in your energy. Maybe somebody wants to reach out, or they've contemplated reaching out, but they won't send the message. They won't, send the call. Unsent messages. Eight of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords. Nine of Cups reverse. Justice reverse. Knight of Cups. Get the fuck. Excuse me. It's just to have all of those cards come out and then like Knight of Cups. Somebody could want to come in and make some type of gesture, show some type of love. Be loving. I get that. Somebody, whoever this is, has unsent messages. They could be waiting for you to, or maybe they're waiting for you to reach out. Three of Wands. Somebody's waiting for something. They're out of ideas. They don't know how to come in or what to do. This is somebody that did you for dirt. This is somebody that did you bad, Sag. Eight of Swords reverse. They're not sending these messages because they know that you're not stuck in your head. You're not trapped. You're not going back and forth. Maybe for a while in the past you were questioning things. Whether you were being paranoid, or whether this person really stabbed you in the back. I feel like you have clarity. Like you're not questioning anything. That somebody Ten of Swords to you. Somebody did you bad. This could have been something illegal. Justice reverse. It was definitely unfair. Somebody snaked you. And they're not sending messages because they know you know. Nine of Cups reverse. This could have been your energy. I mean, it could be theirs now. Somebody unhappy, dissatisfied. But I get like, this is following Ten of Swords. So it's like, yeah. Somebody left you down bad. Ten of Swords and Nine of Cups reverse. A serious betrayal, you know, multiple betrayals, and, you know, just left you unhappy. Left you like, you know, there with the 10 swords. I feel like, you know, as long as you were like still doubting yourself or questioning something, somebody felt comfortable, you know, coming and going. They're nervous now. But this person might want to come in and show some type of love. This could be somebody that has some type of love for you. Knight of Cups. Let me pull a couple more. This is Knight of Cups. Death and Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's, yeah. Somebody's mad about this too. Somebody, yeah, like I said, they could want to come in and show some type of love, but the thing is, this person's not. I feel like, you know, whether this is the case or they feel this way, death upright, there's a permanent ending. Something's over. Maybe somebody's been cycled out. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Maybe they were non-committal. Maybe they were not trustworthy. Maybe they were unreliable. And that's why something ended. I'm going to pull from the Kipper-ish as well. What else was this? Flying Monkey reverse. So, you know, in typical, you know, op fashion, you know, they betray you, you know, for some type of gain. But, you know, if that hits the fan or things go south, you know, over there, this is somebody who doesn't want, they switch up. They don't want to oppose you. They were an op, you know, whether they were like a bystander, just watching, you know, as all the, you know, the effery went down, or this is somebody who like took part. They participated. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to be opposition anymore. I saw this. Conflict upright, and then Five of Wands was somewhere too. I saw Five of Wands somewhere. Five of Wands. Somebody's mad, or they're fighting with somebody. There could be some type of conflict because something wasn't achieved here. Thoughts. Priest. It came out on the fence. I feel called to take it reverse. This is like a low vibrational, a dark spiritualist of some sort. Like dark hierophant energy, masculine energy, somebody with spiritual knowledge, maybe spiritual gifts, but they're low vibing. Community reverse. This is like a member of a group, cult, coven. They're all upside down, so yeah, and facing some type of tower moment or destruction. Destruction, upright. It's a tower for some people. I don't know if they thought you were down bad somewhere. Man. In a lot of cases, that's it. These people did a whole lot of manipulation. They spread a whole lot of lies. And they just expected you to be under a rock somewhere. You know, really doing bad, really feeling bad. And that's just not the case, Sage. Single, sexy, and successful. I feel like maybe somebody was a distraction. You got rid of they, or, you know, they excused themselves. And maybe things started working out for you. Next we have avoidance. Dissociation, pretend something doesn't exist. So we're dealing with a pretender, you know, not somebody that, you know, faces their problems head on. This is somebody that, you know, puts their head in the sand and, you know, waits till it goes away. Let's just pretend it's not there. It's a big pink elephant in the living room, but we're just gonna keep walking around it like it's not there. That's what I get. They don't want to have the talk. They don't want to have to talk about the things that need to be talked about. Queen of Wands reverse. Six of Swords. Page of Cups. This is somebody who's moving away from a Queen of Wands reverse energy. A lustful, manipulative, could be witchy, feminine energy. Six of Swords, somebody's moving on. They might want to apologize for something. Or send a message. Yeah, they're blocked. Eight of Wands, they're either blocked, you know, energetically from reaching out to you, or you have this person blocked. Seven of Cups reverse. They don't know what to do. They're out of options. They see something clearly. Two of Cups. Two of Cups upright, you know, this is a partnership. Oftentimes, you know, a relationship, could be a marriage, a proposal. I feel like somebody's seeing clear. They're seeing through some type of illusion. And maybe somebody sees you as their Two of Cups. I feel like, just the energy I get is, it's like somebody showing up 5 years later. Like, you know, you probably married, happily married, then had a baby or two. It's like, what the fuck do you want? Like, what? Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden. Somebody realizes that you were their Two of Cups, and they're stressed out. This is a heavy burden. This is what they're avoiding. They don't want to face it. They are mad. I feel like somebody's mad. They're angry. Yeah, going through experiencing a tower moment of some sort, because they didn't know you were an Empress, love. They had no idea that you were an Empress upright. Treated you like a Queen of Wands reverse, or like a Queen of Swords reverse. They treated you like, you know, like you wasn't hitting on nothing. This is a past person that doesn't want to give up. They don't have a plan, though. They don't have a plan. They're out of ideas. I mean, Ace of Cups reverse. Maybe it was a loveless situation. Maybe you don't love somebody anymore. Yeah, you let that hurt go. Nine of Swords reverse. It could have been a nightmare, something very stressful for you, and you released it. Empress, yeah. Ice Queen reverse. Unexpected money reverse. Earth Angel. There's a Queen of Swords reverse energy. Air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be anybody. This is somebody that's distorted, and they're in their feelings about not being able to take some type of money from an Earth Angel. Maybe there was something unexpected coming towards the Earth Angel. This person's, this Queen of Swords reverse is, you know, stressed out because they couldn't take this. They might want to communicate something. Awakening reverse. Love offer. House. I feel like it's a Queen of Swords reverse. This is somebody low vibing, and I feel like they're, you know, they could be superficial. They're overly concerned with money as well. Somebody might make a love offer, if not to you, then to this masculine over here. They're doing this for stability. They're doing this like solely for stability. This is somebody unawakened. Maybe they're in legal trouble of some sort. Coming out of a legal situation. Yeah, they're in legal trouble for stealing, taking a gift reverse, and then abuse reverse came out as well. Mending reverse. Correction or correcting wrongs, fixing, asking for forgiveness reverse. They haven't asked for forgiveness. Maybe they're not fixing their wrongs. Somebody just wants to ignore them. They're under negative judgment. King of Pentacles. It came out on the fence. King of Pentacles. The Well reverse. The Artist reverse. This is somebody who's like, they're lacking. They haven't done any healing. They could be lacking in creativity, the creative juices. They're lacking. The Artist reverse. Maybe they don't have any. Maybe they don't have creative ideas. They're not a creative person. I don't know. The Hermit. Three of Swords reverse. Somebody has discovered that somebody else is no longer heartbroken. Somebody's healed. Yeah, Nine of Swords reverse. You're not stressing about this shit. Man, I know for a lot of you, it's the best day of your life. The day you decided to walk away from somebody. They're at the Five of Pentacles, though. They are in like some type of financial lack. and focus on a Queen of Cups upright. What's up, boo? Hi, love. Could be you. Yeah, this is the Sun reverse. Somebody's very unhappy. There's a King of Cups that wants like a reconciliation. This could be somebody from the past, or this is somebody that wants to get back together with the Empress. The Star. This person could see you. They could view you as a star. You could do something in the public eye. Ten of Cups reverse. Four of Swords reverse. Somebody could be recovering from something. Somebody could be healing from something. Four of Swords reverse. Ace of Swords. Somebody has full truth and clarity. So maybe somebody got the truth. Maybe it was, you know, heartbreaking. It was shocking. Somebody's healing from this. Ten of Cups reverse. They're very unhappy. This person could be praying. Faith upright. They could be praying that they can get rid of a third party sitch. Ritual reverse. Some type of ritual work has backfired. Or it's blocked. Yeah, something to do with some actual money. Concern reverse. I feel like there's something backfired. Somebody was trying to block your money. They could have helped you. They could have helped it, you know, pick up a little bit. I feel like you got there's some type of actual money that's coming in for somebody. And I feel like as soon as that concern reverse came out, I feel like you're not going to have any worries. Like whatever this is, like it's a blessing for sure. There could be some actual money coming towards somebody, and this is like I said, you're not gonna have to worry. Change reverse. Animosity reverse. Message. Somebody's receiving a message that has them like very imbalanced. Maybe, you know, confused, you know, emotionally or mentally unstable. I feel like something didn't change. Yeah, whatever, they could have been trying to change your money. Change something for you. Confirmation. They were trying to change something for you with this manipulation, whatever they were doing. Whatever ritual it was. That's why that's, yeah. That's why that's, yeah. Yeah, somebody they're getting a message that maybe you're receiving something, you get some type of money. Now they don't want an ending. Ending's reverse. They don't want an ending. This is somebody that could be healing from something. Health concern reverse. Somebody was in the hospital. They had some type of issue. King of Swords reverse. Ice King reverse. Obstruct or I'm sorry, multiple babies. Too many to handle. Child support payments. Somebody can have a bunch of kids. What's going on here? Five of Swords. This is for somebody. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody had a baby or babies behind your back. They got somebody pregnant. And they've been trying to hide this. The Hierophant. Five of Pentacles. 5-5 could be significant. That's why they're having trouble with their child support payments. You know, they're at the Five of Pentacles. They might not have much. King of Swords reverse. King of Swords reverse. This Libra energy could be any sign. This is somebody that could be a liar and or a narcissist. Maybe that's why they're at the Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups. The Sun reverse. I don't know if somebody's gonna come in and try to be like your friend first. I see that King of Cups again. Somebody might want to come in and try to be your friend. They are like facing some type of block. Like they're at the Five of Pentacles. This could be like a financial block, some type of energetic stuff. The Sun talks about being unhappy as well. That somebody could be going through, you know, I mean, ultimately it's probably karma. Jealousy and envy reverse. Bondage. Ascending. Enamor. South Node, Evil Eye reverse. This is somebody that's been in their South Node. They could have been projecting Evil Eye. Evil Eye. Soft See, every time I've seen this, it's been reversed. I saw it a couple times during the pre-shuffle, it was reversed. I saw it since we started this, and it was reversed. And there it is again, reversed. Entity attachment on the fence. Expectation. King, Ice King reverse. This person's expecting something. They're expecting Boss reverse. Divination. This person could be expecting another distorted masculine energy. Somebody could be getting readings, or they're, you know, because somebody is a reader. Somebody does some type of divination. What is that? Surprise reverse. This is in reference to you. You could be a reader. Somebody's not surprised that you're healthy, you're not sick. It's like somebody knew better, but they tried it anyway. Unbothered reverse. Somebody could be triggered by this. I got that energy of like somebody that was really upset. Yeah, maybe upset because somebody walked away. Obstructing, reverse. Cock blocking, hindering connection. So maybe there was a block. You know, there was somebody hindering a connection. I feel like that obstacle has been removed, maybe. Obstructing, reverse. Nobody's long. No one's in the way anymore. Three of Wands. The Fool reverse. The Hangman reverse. Five of Cups. This is just all bad. It's heavy. This person could have, maybe it wasn't a third party. This person could have been obstructing. This was somebody that hindered the connection. You could have been dealing with somebody that hindered the connection they were in with you. This is somebody at the Five of Cups. They're in deep regret. Could be stuck in something. Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody focusing on work. Yeah, because they want another chance. This is somebody working on their money, I feel like. Yeah. They know that they'll have that Wheel of Fortune with you. Wheel of Fortune upright. And then I saw, there it is. Wheel of Fortune upright. Yeah, this is somebody facing major delays. They have to walk away from something. This person wants another opportunity, but maybe they might not get it, you know. Strength reverse. Maybe because they were disloyal. They lack integrity, righteousness. The Magician came out on the fence. Four of Wands. Yeah, this could be this magician energy could be you or this person. Somebody's manifesting. And I feel like, you know, the Magician followed by the Four of Wands. Somebody's manifesting stability, security, maybe a brand new home. King of Wands reverse. Queen of Swords upright. Yeah, this you could be a Queen of Swords with this person. Somebody that you could be kind of cold or curt with this person. It's a King of Wands reverse. Somebody super manipulative, controlling. You got the Ten of Cups reverse and the Ten of Pentacles upright. 10-10. Man, let me pull from this Kipper-ish as well. So I feel like, yeah, King of Wands reverse. This is somebody that was manipulative. You know, you're manifesting, probably minding your business while you do it. This is somebody that, like, I don't know, they want to false document, info, statements, agreement. That's what I meant by, like, somebody could have did you bad, they did you wrong. It has a lot to do with lies. Some type of false receipts, false messages, just false people saying false things. They could have said, somebody said you were crazy. Past person could have said you were crazy. They told everybody you were crazy. For some of you, tried to warn this weirdo, and they told everybody you were crazy. They could have been projecting this just because. Emotionally unstable. Yeah, soulmate reverse. Soulmate reverse. This is not your person. Rich guy upright. Moving on reverse. This is somebody that's focused on money, and as you are, but I mean, I feel like they're focused on your money, what you got going. Moving on reverse is somebody that refuses to move on. Trusted. Rich girl. Commitment, karmic masculine. This is somebody that wants a commitment. Yeah, there's this King of Cups energy. This is somebody that lacks honor. They recently released a Jezebel for a starseed. It's somebody that don't love themselves. They've been exposed as a liar. Could be doing love spells. Yeah, it's a karmic family involved, trying to manipulate somebody's energy. They're super obsessed with doing this. Some type of voodoo. Let me see that tarot. Bottom of the tarot deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you, love. They want to work with you. Three of Pentacles, the Empress, both upright. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. The same person over here, that this karmic, distorted masculine that wants a commitment, they want to work with you. You know, a lot of you are in the energy of good karma, you know, and you just been focused on yourself, doing what you need to do. So, I mean, things are getting better all the time. And somebody wants, I feel like somebody wants that. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Judgment reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Somebody is, I don't like it. Ten of Cups reverse. Somebody's miserable. Could be depressed. They have to balance something out on their own, maybe. This is somebody under negative judgment. Knight of Swords. Temperance. So that's damn it. Earth Angel energy. There could be, you could be this Earth Angel, and somebody's coming in to speak some type of truth to you. I got that during the pre-shuffle too. Somebody's going to come in and tell you something that was hidden, something you didn't know. About a competition, a fight. Something somebody put a lot of work into. Queen of Pentacles reverse, High Priestess upright. Somebody's established boundaries. These could be two separate feminine energy. This could be a feminine energy that wears a mask. They're really like a superficial, materialistic feminine energy. They carry themselves like, you know, High priestess, somebody all-knowing, you know, cool, calm, collected. Yeah, somebody started to defend themselves. Yeah, somebody could have missed a great opportunity. Could have been a really great opportunity. I feel like there's a heavy energy of this person not wanting to give up. You know, the wounded warrior, Nine of Wands, they're facing obstacles, facing challenges, but they want to move forward towards the lovers. This person didn't choose. Well, yeah, they didn't choose you in the past. Maybe you're not choosing them now. Maybe this is fated to happen this way. It's the Tower. The Devil reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've been working, you know, you could have planted seeds and you're just, you know, patiently waiting for your stuff to grow, or as it grows. Yeah, I feel like somebody could have, whatever these lies were, somebody, you know, stole something and they didn't want to release it. Four of Pentacles, they didn't want to let this go. I feel like they've been exposed. And they can't take any type of forward movement. They can't take action because they've been exposed. Eight of Cups, they got to walk away from this. Maybe let something go, release it. The Chariot reverse, they won't have forward movement until they do. This person could be embarrassed for lying. Maybe the lies they told. Or there's a Queen of Cups. Well, the Queen of Cups is upright too. It could have been a Queen of Cups. This could be a distorted energy. It's just this person lied to a King of Cups, and it's all come out. It's been exposed. Oh goodness. Yeah, you could be like in the middle of a level up. You could be in the middle of a level up, you know, things are going well for you. Fade away. Problems will be behind you. They will disappear out of your life. Time to heal, moving on. I did see a reverse. Maybe somebody is not, you know, they're not moving on. They are running away from their problems though. Escapism. I got that somewhere else. I felt that somewhere else. Avoidance. Pretend something doesn't exist. I don't know, Sage. Let me get you an oracle. I'm going to give you guys one of the Intuition Oracle. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Enjoying your morning, your evening, your afternoon. It's like the, you know, the same energy. I feel like we have, you know, more times than not in these collective or the reads for the collective, you know, like there's somebody that, like you barely come out in your own energy. It's always other people that come out in your energy. Okay, I feel called to take this one. It was the one I saw. The Persistent. Well, you know what? Let me get this a shuffle. I'm going to give it a real good shuffle real quick. Because, I mean, it is the first card I laid my eyes on. Alright, let me reach in here and grab one. Sagittarius, please. The Patient. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. The Patient. 24. A woman looks out from a crescent moon. She seems to be staring sadly at a beautiful angel hovering above the plants and flowers of her divine realm. The angel, however, is bowing her head, seeming to want to avoid direct eye contact with the mortal charge. She knows why this poor woman's face has appeared to her as if out of a tortured dream. The woman has been praying for the strength to endure the tough time she has been having. She has looked deeply into her soul, symbolized by the crescent. The angel's bowed head and hands are held up in a gesture of warding off the woman's pain. It hurts to watch this human who is so dear to her suffer. However, she knows there is nothing even an angel can do to change that. In many ways, life is a veil of tears, symbolized by the veil that spins out of the angel's right hand to envelop the woman in the moon. Those who have been born into this world are as isolated from each other as the moon is from the earth. The attractive force of gravity keeps the moon spinning about the earth, providing her mysterious illumination and beauty, and serving many vital functions, like regulating the tides and cycles of many of Earth's living plants, animals, and even human beings. In this way, gravity is a symbol of the love that causes us to seek to get close to another, even if it is only through the usually invisible veil of empathy and shared burdens that unites humanity. Both angel and mortal must remember to stop and smell the flowers that are growing in great profusion. There will always be challenges that threaten our equilibrium, and so, to balance our pain and discomfort, we must remember to be aware of the beauty around us and inside us. Endurance, when practiced consciously as the learning and character building lesson it is, gives us time for valuable and much needed self-reflection. Our life moves at the rate we can deal with. To deny this truth is to invite things to change in an even more unpleasant way. It is very important for you to be both realistic and patient during the sustained effort needed to bring your goal into reality. Big things move slowly, and sometimes you must be able to wait. Heed this lesson well, for when you are waiting, time seems to pass very slowly. There is goodness in things as they are. If you appreciate what is good about the status quo, you will find it easier to endure doing without the goal you seek until you finally achieve it. It will also enable you to stay alert to opportunities you might otherwise miss. Patience is one of the most important yet difficult qualities to manifest properly. Endurance is a spiritual practice, and when practiced consciously as the learning and character building lesson it is. Didn't we say that somewhere else? Yeah, okay. Because it said that somewhere else. Endurance, when practiced consciously as the learning and character building lesson it is. Then down here it says, endurance is a spiritual practice, and when practiced consciously as the learning, they said that twice, gives us time for valuable and much needed self-reflection. I am patient because I know the alternative is even more uncomfortable. To deny this truth is to invite things to change in an even more unpleasant way. I guess that was like the shorter version. They have the art of the matter and the heart of the matter. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. The patient. This could be, a little encouragement for somebody, letting you know that you can and will endure. You will, overcome whatever challenges you face. Be patient with yourself, with others. That's all I got, Sag. That is all I have, my loves. I'm going to close this reading here. I hope this helps. I hope there was some confirmation, some clarity. Maybe you can put 2 and 2 together. I'm sorry about the delay. I think y'all are like 7 or 8 days out, that's the goal. I'm shooting to give all the fire signs 1 a week. So like 4 a month, like every 7 days. We'll get there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love each and every one of you. As always, I am the Fire Sign Intuitive, aka IntuitiveKev, and this has been a reading for Sagittarius. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.